I'm gonna do a quick setup here and unboxing as well as demonstration of this Orbit Precision Arc Sprinkler. So it looks like it can sprinkle in multiple different ways, distance as far as directions, because it has a bunch of these little valves here. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up, show it to you, and then walk through a little bit of what it does. Show it in action here. So it has spikes to go into the ground. I guess you can set where the rotation is, kind of like one of those sprinklers that go in the arc or around and then back, so that's interesting too. Then you can turn each knob to lengthen or shorten the amount of distance that it sprays. It just says takes the worry out of watering odd shaped lawns, 5 feet to 30 foot adjustable spray, so up to 2,800 square feet. That's pretty cool. Automatically adjusts water volumes based on settings for precise water coverage. So in is short distance, open it out for a long distance. Can adjust here, like these knobs here, for how far I guess it goes around. So we'll try that in action. And you could actually send multiple sprinklers through it, so you can, or multiple hoses. So you can go in this end and out the other. So you can, I guess, put multiple sprinklers, or at least put in or out. And then here's the code. If you wanted to go out and buy one yourself, maybe that's helpful to show you that. So I figured go ahead and do it. And you can visit it online to see a professional in action instead of me. So that's it. Then here, kind of, I guess, some more information on it. Saving water, tells you a little bit what sprinkler is right for you. But let's go ahead and set this up here and try it out, see what it looks like in action. Well, I'm here in Northern Virginia and we have a lot of clay, so I'm going to go ahead and just step on this and show how it goes in. And I don't know, it seemed to go in pretty good. So that's definitely no complaints there. So it's in the lawn right now. So that's that. Let me go ahead and put my garden hose onto it. Well, I'm the type that doesn't like to read the instructions. So I think most people don't. So let's just go ahead and plug it in there and turn on the water and see what we got. I can adjust on the fly from there. So there we go. Got my garden hose running, and let's see what we got here. Hopefully we don't get soaked, but we'll see where it goes. Okay. So it's on. Waiting for the water to fully pressurize there. And yeah, I guess I could say it's turning. It's definitely got a tight radius. I'm wondering what all those circles on there are for, because I don't see any water coming out of any of those. So let's get a little bit closer to it. And it looks like the water is just coming out of this hole here and that hole there. I was thinking it was going to come out of these, but it doesn't. So let's just see if maybe these things here are what allows the water to go further within this range. So let me just open this up a little bit here. Let's see if I'm doing that right. Might seem like it's going a little further. So let me just see. It might seem like it's going a little further. Let me see if I can loosen this guy a little bit more. And see what we see here happen. Nope, not seeing anything majorly change there. So let me just tinker with it for a minute and I'll come right back. Alright, so one thing I would definitely say here is that I'm not sure how good the construction is on this thing. And the reason why I say that is where the water is leaking down here on the bottom. I'm going to move out of the way because I adjusted it to go wider. Where the water is leaking down here on the bottom is actually through the valve itself that's part of the device. Right here. So why that's leaking right there, I wouldn't think if it's a good construction it would leak. So not feeling too good about this at the moment. But let me make a few more tinkering adjustments to it. Let me just flip this little water switch off. As you can see, this part here, this part is actually part of the actual actual head, part of the actual sprinkler, here's where my hose is going into it. So why it would be leaking on this side would only be if there was some kind of bad gasket on there. So I'll take a look at that, but this is where you're supposed to be connecting to your device. So for $24, I'm just surprised that you know, that's the result I'm getting at the moment. So let me just tinker with this a little bit more and see what we have. Alright, I got it running now, and I would say probably in that midsection I want to make it shorter. Here, I guess I could have it go a little bit longer. So I have it coming right to there, and I heard it click backwards. And I gotta be honest, the little twisty turn things to you know, to make it actually, and here's where I'm gonna make these ones shorter. I didn't feel like they were the easiest things to turn, and I'm not sure that turning them in has actually made it go shorter. It might have made it longer, so maybe it's the reverse, but they were not easy to turn around. So I don't know, I would say for $24, this is, you know, just on first glance, it's probably not the best thing I've ever bought, to be honest with you. So it may go back, but I definitely don't think it's fantastic.